Now, water hyacinth has been for a long time described as a menace by fishermen in Lake Victoria. The weed adversely affects fishing, which is the main economic activity in the region. But for Michael Otieno, the abundant weed is more of a blessing, as he has found a way of making paper products from hyacinth. We toured the young man's mini factory that is slowly making a difference in the fishing industry, one weed at a time. The stubborn seaweed has almost paralyzed transport here in Lake Victoria. Most of the fishermen are now opting for a different trade due to the treacherous journey into the deep sea in search of the ever-dwindling fish. The weed affects fish breeding patterns, stretching the already meager resources. But one businessman has discovered its advantages and is turning the curse into a blessing.
It was founded in the year 2006. After I finished my fourth form, I was trained on paper recycling. So I started with a few screen, like 3 pieces, and I was just doing it manually.
The process is fairly simple. Otieno and his team of about 5 to 10 men embark on collecting the weed from the shores of Lake Victoria by hand. The weed is then transported to his business premises, where the paper making process begins. It takes approximately 8 to 12 hours for the weed to dry, but may last up to 2 days depending on the weather patterns. The weed is then crushed using a pulping machine and mixed with water, then suspended on a wire frame where particles are sieved, and the remainder is used to make pulp. The production process is environmentally friendly since no chemicals are used and the water severally recycled throughout the process.
Like this I did for Kenya Climate Innovation Center. They are based in Nairobi. And this one you can make pages for books. So you have to print the paper first. Then this, if you want to make a bag, you find most of the processes are still manual. Therefore, we are having challenges in terms of producing in volumes and also our prices, because our prices are a bit higher because the manual process we are doing the products here.
The demand for his products has increased gradually and is now seeking support from the government to enable him purchase machines to make the production of paper faster and easier. According to Otieno, an A4 gift bag goes for about 250 to 300 shillings and an A4 envelope goes for about 50 shillings. He says he can produce 10,000 carrier bags a day with a machine, while the manual process makes around 50 bags.